Hi, welcome to Making All the Plans. I'm Connie, and if we haven't met before, I'm a busy mom of two active kids, and both my husband and I have full-time careers. This is my third video in the HB90 planning series for quarter 3. If you missed the first two, I'll drop in links and I will put them in the description box below. The first video described the HB90 system and went into some detail on reflection and review of the previous quarter, vision planning, and the bootcamp kickoff. Video 2 went through goal setting and projects. In video 2, I also discussed the groundbreaking change in my planning system, and that was time estimating. So now that I have all that written down in my Loistrum, which I have mentioned before, but Sarah does have an HB90 planner out there that you can purchase or you get as part of the boot camp, but I prefer to write everything in my Loistrum. So this is my Loistrum and I just enjoy writing in it. I also like that I have Q2 and Q3 both in this notebook. But next I am going to talk about setting up my Kanban board and writing out my tasks. In my last video, I did walk through my goals and projects in detail. But in this video, I wanted to take my project and show you how I broke it down into the specific tasks for the quarter. And I also mentioned this in the last two videos, but I am only going to write out my tasks for my Kanban board for each month right before the month starts. So instead of doing it for the entire quarter, I am only doing it 1 month at a time. And that's because my life changes quite frequently and I don't have my son's soccer schedule yet. So I know that many things in my life will change between now and August. So I want to leave some flexibility for when those changes happen. I'm going to specifically dive into my Making All the Plans Kanban board first and how I took each project and broke them down into tasks for the Kanban board. I do find it helpful to write out all my tasks before I actually create the post-it notes for my Kanban board, partially because it is easier to write the post-it notes backwards, and you'll see why in a minute, but also because it just gives me a general overview of all the tasks that need to be accomplished within the Making All the Plans projects. Also, keep in mind that I am only laying out the tasks for the month of July. I will go back and do this for the other months off camera, but I am only going to actually make the post-it notes for the month of July. So the first thing on the list is the July content calendar. I would like to get ahead and not just plan the current month, but I wanted to start with July. And then since my goal is to post a video 3 times a week, I would like to post them on Wednesday, Saturdays, and Sundays. And at this point, I'm not writing down any topics for videos. I just wrote down the dates that I plan on posting them on. Then I'm going to write down Instagram for each week. And I'm hoping to have multiple boxes on one post-it so that I don't have to make a separate post-it for each Instagram post or reel that I want to put up. So I'm just putting each week, so weeks 27 through 31, and then Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Although my high goal is really 4 times a week, I would like to at least hit 2 of those. And then Instagram facelift and masterclass are the last 2 items. And I will break up masterclass a little bit more on the post-it notes, but I don't really know what the facelift for Instagram entails quite yet. So we'll have to cross that bridge as we get to it. So now I'm going to take these items and turn them into post-it notes for a Kanban board. So using my post-its from last quarter, I am going to draw them out similarly this quarter. So for my Instagram posts, I do want to put in 4 boxes since that is my high goal, but I'm just going to draw them in first with my ruler since that's how I did it last time. But I am going to remember that I have a stencil that has squares on them that I'm going to be able to use. Right now I'm just counting out so that I can evenly space 4 boxes. And I did this on a plane once and it turned out great, but I prefer to do it the easiest way possible. So since I have the stencil, I will switch over to that. So for the Instagram post-its, I do know that I can overlap them where the date is still showing. I think next time I will probably put all the dates at the very bottom of the post-it so that when I stack them on top of each other on the Kanban, I can still easily see the date. So for the videos for YouTube, I am going to use the pink and the teal. The pink is for the like non-standard videos or the specialty videos, and the teal is going to be for like my normal weekly videos or my normal monthly videos that happen on a regular basis, so I can tell the difference. And even though they both take about the same amount of time from start to finish, I do feel like it's a different thought process for those ones that I don't shoot on a regular basis. So my plan for all of the videos is to make a post-it like this, and I will just work from the July 31st up to July 3rd. And like I said, I will stagger them based upon what type of video they are. I am also not writing a title on the pink post-its so that I have more flexibility if I decide that I want to move content around. That way my post-it isn't quote unquote messed up. It drives me crazy if I decide to change the title or change the theme of a video and I can't. I mean, I can, but I can't because I've already written it in. So I like to keep these blank, and then when I go to do them for the week, I will write in the title that I'm planning on for the week. But I like how I can see the dates for each of the videos that I'm planning on posting, as well as what type of video it is. Now looking at last quarter's admin tasks, I really didn't like how I couldn't jump around. I had to do them in order, otherwise I wasn't sure what was behind the next one. And I don't necessarily have specific dates that an admin task needs to be done. So I do want to break these up a little bit more than they are currently. So my thought is to use one whole page just for admin, and one section will be for mostly YouTube specific admin items like monthly stats and analytics reviews, things like that. One area will be for comments and other sort of just generic admin for both YouTube and Instagram. And then my content calendar area, my masterclass lessons, and then an Instagram facelift. So my plan is to write out all of these tasks and group them a little bit better on the page. I did put all of my videos in one column, unlike last time where I put them in two columns, so that is saving me some space. But now I want to make sure that I have a better view of the admin tasks that need to be completed during the month. And I'm realizing that the sun must have been setting when I was shooting this because that's the only time that I have issues with the lighting on my desk. So I do apologize for that. But as you can see, I have quite a few tasks just for goal one. And I've been debating on whether or not I'm going to put together a Kanban board for the other two goals since they are both very clear cut on what needs to be done, but I do think that I will be making a Kanban board or the post-its for the Kanban board on the plane to South Dakota with my kids tomorrow. I just think that if I am using the same system for all three goals, that I could possibly be more successful this quarter. But thanks for joining me. If you'd like to be notified of the next video, don't forget to hit subscribe and that notification bell. If you have any questions about the HB90 system and how I use it, I would love to answer them or talk about it. It's quite exciting and I really like the support that I've been getting from the bootcamp participants as well as Sarah. But thanks for joining me today. I will see you in my next video. Until then, I hope you're productive. Bye.